Texas is a phenomenal bellwether state for both where oil development is going in terms of new technology. It's the home of fracking, but it's also an area that's going to, because oil is everywhere, it's an area that's going to have to contend with how this works with water everywhere. What's changing in Texas is it's been through some droughts recently and is having water concerns. As you go west in the state, there's more water concerns than the eastern part of the state, but again, oil is everywhere. So you have different basins and you have a layering of oil in Texas. So you have shallow reservoirs, medium reservoirs, and then you can get reservoirs that are, say 2-3 miles deep, that are very, very deep. So you're talking about where the home of fracking, which is vertical drilling. You're really going down very deep and then you're moving horizontal. And so you're going through a lot of water tables, you're moving to very deep places, one under another, under another. And when you get that far out of sight, it becomes more and more difficult to manage in a state that's becoming drier. The Railroad Commission is in charge of regulating oil development in the state. That's just an artifact of how things worked out. But it's also a commission that really has no knowledge of water and water issues. So creating greater governance in Texas that cuts across these issues so that you can look at the interaction between oil and water is going to be necessary over time. The same thing with seismicity, that Texas is not a state that's prone to earthquakes, but the production of large volumes of oil over time and now the reinjection of large volumes of water is creating seismicity throughout the state. Texas is going to have to evolve with its riches, its richness of now this new tight fracked oil revolution. It's going to have to evolve on how to handle the water issues, the seismic issues, what's going on underground in terms of unwanted consequences of interacting in terms of contamination. It doesn't necessarily have those structures yet to deal with it, and it's going to have to come of age with this issue.